Well, this is me right out of bed. Yep. I feel like my stomach's in my chest. I feel like I have electricity going through my veins. In other words, my typical I feel awful morning. But I slept. Yesterday, I walked, but other than that, I really stayed inside. I did go to the grocery store for my mother. Dropped off those groceries, and within about 2 hours, I was getting a call from her last evening, late afternoon. She thought she was at my brother's apartment. She's never been in my brother's apartment, besides the fact that he lives in another state. He lives in Iowa. Couldn't convince her that she was in her own place. Mind you, she's been there 2 years. Couldn't convince her. She was having a panic attack. She literally went into a panic attack. I had to jump in the car, drive over there, sit on the bed with her, and calm her down again. Each time I do it, I feel like the strength is being sucked out of me. So I have an appointment with the the PA. Oh, we're here. This afternoon for my hair loss. I don't know what she'll say or what test she might want to run, but I'm clearly losing my hair. I have patches now. Yes, some of that is gray, so it's kind of hard to tell what is a patch and what is gray, but it's... I'm driving myself to the doctor's. That ought to be fun, going into the city. Something that I used to do all the time, never even gave it a second. I worked in the city. Now it feels like an impossibility. So that's where I'm at this morning. I don't know what it would feel like to wake up and feel good. I literally have not felt good in years. It's a horrible thing to say. It's a horrible thing to live. To never wake up and say, oh, here's a new day. I'm looking forward to it. No. I wake up and think, oh my God, no. You kept me alive again. To do this again. So, I'll check in with you guys later. I'm going to walk later before I go to the doctor's appointment. I increased the LDN 2 nights ago. And 2 nights ago, I won't even get into it, but it was a night of hell trying to fall asleep. I was having myoclonic jerks, and that brought on the worst anxiety and head symptoms, and it was pretty bad. And I don't know if it was from the increase of the LDN or what. It didn't happen last night, so I don't know. Checking with you later. Yeah, my nose got, because because I wear sunglasses, big sunglasses, covers most of my face. So my nose always gets to be this color. Nice, huh? I'm just finishing up my 3-mile walk. It's extremely humid out, which makes it so much harder, but I had to do it. Did it help? Maybe a little. My toe joints. I know this is weird. They're killing me, making it hard to walk. My toe joints. What the heck is up with that? Anyway, not doing good at all. Oh, yeah, definitely feel the pull in my head. So it's like I'm fighting not to tip to the side. It's ridiculous. The battle just goes on and on and on. It's a battle. But I'm home. I did the 3 miles, which is not really should not be a big deal because I've been doing this forever. But I did it, so I'll talk to you guys later. I just waiting to leave for my doctor's appointment. I'm feeling really woozy. The anxiety came right down after the walk, but now head is just like it always is. It's so disappointing. And, I'm worried that this appointment's going to be a complete waste of my time. She'll have no idea why I'm losing my hair. Well, we'll find out. I wish I had, I vacuumed my bedroom and this little area rug in this room and the rug in the family room, and the hair that I picked up. See, I'm not even aware of how much is falling out onto the floor other than what I'm catching. It was this big, the wad. This big. I've lost more than half my hair. And nobody can tell me why. Nobody can fix it. Nobody can fix my head. Nobody can fix anything. And I'm just feeling like, what is the point in all this? So I sit and wait. You know, you're all like, well, you can drive, Lainey. Yeah, I can drive. Yeah. White knuckle freaking driving. That's what I'm doing. Can't get on a boat. Couldn't get on a boat for the life of me right now. I'd be so dizzy I'd pass out. Just making the bed right now. I changed the sheets and put clean sheets and bedding on, and just doing that, I felt like I was going to fall right over, pass out. And bring in my blood pressure. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to go grab it and make sure I have it to take with me to check with the manual. See how accurate mine is. Anyway, I'll check in with you later. And waiting. And waiting. Excuse me. They took blood. Blood pressure was 117 over 74. And now I'm just sitting here waiting and waiting. The drive here was not fun. I'll let you know how it goes. I've been sitting in here for 15 minutes so far. I'm just leaving now. Exactly what I thought would happen happened. She did a hair pull and nothing came out. Several different places. I guess if you pull on hair, if you get more than 3 or 4 strands, it's something with your follicles, and that didn't happen. She didn't see any patches. She, of course, took blood, but nothing's going to show with the blood. Nothing. So she said that she's seen this many, many times, especially a woman my age, and especially with the stress I'm under. And so
she said that she didn't think there was anything. I mean, yes, I'm losing my hair, but it may just stop at some point. She goes, I mean, I've never met you before because this was a PA, and she goes, and I look at you and you look like you got a full head of hair and your scalp looks fine to me. And I'm like, yeah, well, this is not my hair. Anyway, and now we're getting a huge storm coming in. I gotta drive home now. Dear Lord, please help me get home, okay? Head is very wonky. And I ended up waiting for over half an hour for her. Yes, my weight had gone up 6 pounds, almost 6 pounds since the last time I'd been here, and I was here in, I don't remember. Anyways, I've gained weight. I knew I was gaining weight, so I've changed my diet. I'm eating very little carbs and just high protein. I've got to do something to lose some of this weight. Anyways, I gotta get out of here, so I'll check in with you later. Oh, driving.
Hi. Well, when we last were together, as soon as I got out of the parking garage, the storm hit, and I had to drive and I mean, when I say torrential rainfall, you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you, but I kept driving. Didn't slow down, didn't pull over, didn't care, just kept driving. And here I am. When I left here, it was 80, 82, but you know how weather forecast will tell you real feel because of the humidity. So real feel was 90. When the rain hit, the temp fell all the way down to 70, just like that. And it's been a couple hours and my head is like mush. Literally like mush. Can't describe it any better than that. So, my granddaughter called me to ask when her turn was. And I said, well, this tomorrow or the Sunday. And she said, well, I don't want to come when it's raining. And I said, well, I don't want you to come when it's raining. So I guess their church is celebrating their 50th year of being. And so they've got a huge goings-on Sunday. Their church is right across the street from my development. So when I pull into my development, their church is right there. And they've been setting up tents all week, and they're going to have bouncy houses and games and toys and food and entertainment. And so Tierney said Sunday will be spent there all day, so I guess she's coming tomorrow, if it doesn't rain. So that's that. I gotta go online and find where I can buy natural hair color to color all this nonsense. I'm telling you, I would love to go gray. Just let it go, but I'd have to wear a wig for about a year. Because I'm not going to walk around with a white skunk lying down the front of my head. But my daughters are just adamant about me not going gray. They're like, you look too young to go gray. And I'm like, I don't care how the freak I look. I feel like I'm 100. And by the way, I use the word freak or frick a lot. And it's a naughty word. Believe me, my grandson Preston, he reminded me all day the other day. Every time I said, oh, freaking, or he'd go, Gammy, and I'm like, oh, Gammy's naughty. Like, oh, that's my favorite word. Freaking. And you know what it really means. So it's cooled down, but it's supposed to get partly sunny, high 70s tomorrow. That'd be perfect weather. Just need my head to clear up. So that's that for today. I made the mistake. I won't even go there. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going there. Something that I had, the PA that saw me saw my daughter right before me. And one of the things they discussed is lack of sleep. And my daughter shared that, I wake up several times a night. And the doctor, the PA said, you do know that that's not normal, right? You shouldn't wake up at all. And Tierney said, well, I've been doing this for 7 years, ever since I started having kids. She goes, yeah, but if the kids aren't waking up, but you're still waking up constantly, that's not good. So they're giving her something to help her get some solid sleep. She hasn't texted me the name of it. She was told it's non-addictive. And I said, well, then it's a new medication because all sleep meds are addictive. So I don't know what they gave you, but text me the name of it. Anyways, and I said, and by the way, that's been my life. I have never slept through the night since children. So it's been, even through pregnancy, so let's say 40 some years. I think the last time I slept through the night was when I was a teenager. I haven't slept through the night as an adult. And I mean, after the kids grew, before I got sick, I'd wake up maybe once or twice a night to go potty, go right back to sleep. Not now. My sleep is. And I love that she had said to my daughter, that's not normal. Yeah. I said, Tierney, nothing about me is normal. You do not want to walk in my footsteps. All right, well, I got to shut down because looking at the screen and away from it is making my head worse. I swear. My brain is so sensitive to any movement. God bless.